Man United 1, FC Twente 1, and Manchester United have failed to beat an FC Twente at Old Trafford in our first game back in the Europa League. Um, what's there to say? Nothing new there. What I've been told, or rather what I've been seeing, is that we've been creating chance after chance since the season started. However, we just haven't been taking our chances. Tonight that wasn't the case. We were rubbish. We were pathetic. Absolutely poor. We looked rudderless. I mean, flipping FC Twente just had to come there, sit back, and try to hit us on the counter. And that's exactly what they did. And guess what? They take the point. I mean, honestly, like, what are we doing here? This is FC Twente. FC Twente. A bang average Dutch side, which they're not going to win the competition. They're not good enough. They don't have good enough players. They're using this guy, is it Van Volkswinkel, as their striker. I know that guy from FIFA years ago. He's not good enough. He's not good enough. And yet, these are the guys who are coming to Old Trafford and giving us a game. Erik ten Hag backers, what is your excuse tonight? Usually you tell me, no, we're creating chances, but then the players are missing them. We didn't create chances today. We were rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. We scored the goal. We went 1-0 up. After going 1-0 up, instead of trying to get the second and the third and the fourth, we decided to not push too hard. We decided to sit back and relax. We make a mistake, they equalize, they make it 1-1. And only towards the last 5-10 minutes of the game, then we want to start attacking. Where was this energy from the beginning? FC Twente, they just had to come. FC Twente literally knew that they just had to come, sit deep, be compact, and not allow us to do anything. Just defend, park the bus, and they knew they had a chance of getting a result at Old Trafford. It could have been worse, by the way. There was a few times when it was already 1-1, right? FC Twente were on their counter-attack against us. I remember, I'm not sure who it was, that other useless guy from FC Twente. All he has to do, it's a 2-on-1 situation. It's the two of them, two FC Twente players, and one United player in Mazraoui. Instead of making a good pass to the other guy, he tries to pass, but Mazraoui intercepts it, and then we try and go on the counter ourselves. But Twente could have nicked it. They could have won it by 2-1. Honestly, bro, like, this team, I've said it before and I'll say it again. We are not going anywhere serious under this manager. This is Erik ten Hag's third season. His third season, guys. People still want to defend him and tell him, give him time. Time to do what? To make us worse. Time to do what? So we can go into another window, give him more money, then he'll go sign some shit players again. I've had enough, guys. I'm sick of this. It's Old Trafford. I said in my fucking preview, maybe United can do something. I expect us to play well. I expect us, we're at Old Trafford. It's the first game in the Europa League. Yes, it's not the Champions League, but at least show that you won it. I said we're going to play well. I said I'm going to predict us to win maybe 3 or 4-0. I'm the idiot because I believed that my team were capable of beating a bang average Dutch side. Honestly, like, this manager needs to go. Erik ten Hag is not good enough. I'm going to get onto the play in a minute, but right now the focus should be on Erik ten Hag. The tactics today were set up by Erik ten Hag. The squad was picked, the starting 11 was picked by Erik ten Hag. The substitutions were made by Erik ten Hag. His tactics are so poor. They are so poor. His in-game management is so bad. He's awful. And he spent a shitload of money, by the way. Look at the squad, the players that are playing today. Those are all his players. At least 80% of that squad is Erik ten Hag's players. He either signed them or promoted them or given them a contract extension or something like that. But those are all his players. No one can convince me that that's not Erik ten Hag's squad. It's his squad, and still he can't do anything. He simply can't seem to get a tune out of them. How the fuck are we failing to beat FC Twente at home? No, man, this is not it, guys. This is not it. How many wins have we had so far this season? Can someone tell me? How many wins have we had? Because I remember us winning our first game of the season against flipping Fulham. Is it Fulham? We won 1-0 at Old Trafford. We lost to Brighton. We lost to Liverpool. we drew against Palace. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, have we only got 2 wins all season? 2 wins. We've beaten Fulham and fucking Barnsley. And then we've lost to City, we've lost to Liverpool, we've lost to fucking Brighton, we've drawn against fucking Crystal Palace. Who are we going to beat? We've got Spurs on Saturday. Spurs are not good, they're shit right now. But guess what? They'll come dunk on us. And if I'm not mistaken, the game is at Old Trafford. But guess what? They'll probably come and dunk on us in our own fucking backyard. Get rid of this manager. Erik ten Hag is not good enough. Get rid. I'm telling you, he's not good enough. Oh, honestly, man, at this point, I don't even know what else people want me to say about this manager. He's not good enough, guys. It's as simple as that. He's just not good enough. Some of the players as well that he's picked. Bruno Fernandes, the captain. This guy stinks. Awful, awful, awful footballer. He's absolutely rubbish. Not good enough. Not fit enough to wear the shirt. Talk less of wearing the armband. He dropped another 0 out of 10 performance today. An absolute stinker of a performance. He was awful. Absolutely rubbish. Then he brings on this idiot, Rasmus Højlund, from the bench. He offered us nothing either. People getting onto Xerxes' back saying he's not scoring. Are you fucking using your eyes to watch the game? Because if you're using your eyes, then you will see that he's getting involved in the way we're trying to play football. He's trying to create chances for this team. He's involved in the link-up play. He's trying to do good things for this team. What does Rasmus Højlund offer us? I'm not saying we drew because of him, but when he came on, he offered us fuck all. I didn't see him taking on a single shot. The ball comes to him, he can't hold it up. They just bully him to take the ball. Every single time. I've been saying this shit since last season. I said Rasmus Højlund is not good enough either. Delo, good player, but today, what the hell are you doing? You did some very good things going forward, but also some shitty things at the back. I'm like, what are you doing? Eriksen, you score a good goal, and then you go and fuck it up and give them another goal. Honestly, I just, at this point, this team, I don't know what we need at this point. I honestly don't. Onana as well, the goal we concede. I get it, Eriksen has made a big fuck up and basically put them in one-on-one. But the way that he just, again, I've been talking about this guy's diving. He just fucking throws himself and the ball goes past him. What are we doing here? No, man. Honestly, something needs to change here. Something needs to give. I said Taylor will be sacked by Christmas. And if results keep on going this way, he will be sacked even earlier, I'm telling you. But you know what? I've had enough of this bullshit. Let's just go to the player ratings. I'm going to do my player ratings. 0 being poor, 5 being average, and 10 being excellent. Andre Onana in goal. What? He made, what? Maybe 1 or 2 decent saves. But then the goal he conceded is absolutely piss poor. He should be saving that. It's in his near post, for fuck's sakes. Like, again, the diving mechanics is awful. He scares me. I said it literally the other day when I was doing my 5 things learned while watching Man United versus Crystal Palace. I said, Andre Onana made a very good double save against Palace. And I'm going to praise him for that. But I literally said his diving technique and his saving ability scares me. I said he's not good enough. And he's proved it again tonight. What the fuck was that? He could have saved that ball, man. I don't care what anyone says. He could have saved that ball. For me, fucking Onana, for that stupid dive, he gets a 4. Moving it on to the fullbacks, Nusay Mazraoui, absolutely brilliant, man. This guy, £15 million. A steal, like I said. He's been so good since he joined our club. So good. He played well today. I didn't see him make any single mistake. For me, Mazraoui was a 7 out of 10. Moving it on to centre-back, Harry Maguire, again, he played well. I'm not going to lie. He's not part of the original back 4, but he came on tonight and he did a job. I thought he was good. He offered us, he was a threat in the box with the corners, and he defended quite well. So for me, again, Maguire also gets a 7. Moving it on to Lisandro Martinez. He's been a bit shaky since the season started, I'm not gonna lie. He has, but today he looked a bit better. Not great, but a bit better. There was a time where he got the ball and basically dribbled past 20 players, controlled it nicely, gave it to Bruno. Bruno fucked it. But yeah, man, I didn't see anything poor really from Martinez. The only thing which annoyed me was when he just went and clattered into that 20 player for no reason and he got a yellow card. So for me, Licha gets a 6.5. Moving it on to left back, Diogo Dalot, man. Today was just, I don't understand what was going on with him. He was very good going forward. But then again, at some point, he was just doing some stupid shit, like giving the ball away too cheaply. But he played well overall. So, what am I going to give Dalot? I mean, there was a time where he went to the corner flag. Instead of kicking the ball out, he tries to backheel it, and then basically Twenty created a chance, and they should have scored that chance, but they missed. And like I said, he made some stupid mistakes. I'm going to give Dalot he was very good, man, but he was also very poor at the same time. So I'm just going to give Dalot an above average 6. Above average, he gets a 6. Moving it on to midfield, we had Christian Eriksen. Again, first half played very, very well, scored a very good goal, but then he goes and fucks it up in the second half by letting them in. So for me, I have to mark him down. He goes from being... I'm going to give Eriksen a 6. I'm going to give Eriksen a 6 because he did score. If not for that, I would have given him maybe a 7.5. But the goal he gave away, I have to mark him down for that. So Eriksen for me is a 6. Who else was in midfield today? Bruno Fernandes, absolutely horrific captain, horrific performance, disgrace of a footballer. For me, Bruno Fernandes gets a 2. I'm not even kidding. He's absolutely rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. He gets a 2. Who else was in midfield? Manuel Ugarte. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm not gonna get onto him too much, but I'm not gonna lie. So far, I've not been impressed with this guy. He's looking, so far he's looking basic. He looks like he just wants to get the ball and do the safe pass, 5-yard pass, things like that. Give it to the better players, which I understand. But his forward passing, he doesn't pass forward enough for me. And when he does try to pass forward, it doesn't seem to always come off. But he does seem like a passion merchant, and he looks like he loves a tackle. So I'll give him time. I'll give him time, honestly. I have to be fair to him, give him some time to adjust to the team. But for me, what's his name? Ugarte for me gets I'm going to give him an average 6. Didn't do much, so he gets a 6 for me. Moving it on to the front three, Marcus Rashford on the left. Again, he did some very good things. He's looking a bit positive, especially in the first half. Dribbling, doing a flip-flapping thingy with the ball. Not making it the fullback, going past him, taking shots on, creating some chances, better chances. He played well, Rashford. He played well. But second half, I saw him disappear. So it wasn't great, but it wasn't awful either. So I'm just going to give Rashford I'm going to give Rashford a 6, honestly. It didn't do too great. I'll give him a 6. Moving it on to the opposite wing, Amad Diallo. I thought he played well. Taking on his defender and beating him, creating chances, putting balls into the box. He tried, he just didn't score. But I thought he played well as well. For me, he wasn't excellent, but he played well. He was decent. I'm going to give Ahmad a 6.5. And then Joshua Zirkzee, I thought was one of our best players today. Him alongside Mazraoui, Maguire, and Eriksen before the goal he basically gave away. But basically, Mazraoui, Maguire, and Zirkzee for me were the 3 top players for us tonight. And I just enjoyed with the link-up play, the give and go. He's playing well, man. You can see there's a player in there. He just needs time. But of course, he didn't get a goal or anything like that. So he's going to get a 6.5 in terms of his scoring. Substitutions, I'm not even going to bother. Rasmus Højlund, absolutely horrible. Piss poor player, man. Honestly, I don't know if I can ever get behind this guy, but I don't think he's good enough. Yeah, man. Erik ten Hag, how do I even rate him? Out of 10, why didn't you bring on Casemiro? Why is Ahmad always the first guy to be replaced? Why did Bruno Fernandes not get replaced, even though he was absolutely stinking the place up? The decisions he's making are very questionable, and I want him gone. And I'll be honest, based on tonight's performance, Ten Hag gets a 3, honestly. He gets a 3. But yeah, anyways, those are my thoughts. Same old United, man. This team is just pissing me off, doing the same old bullshit. But like I said, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys thought in the comment section. If you haven't already, please like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.